What's happening, everybody? Jay Shockblast here, and check it out. Got a stack of comic books I wanted to go through and show everybody. These are some of the comics that I've picked up in the last couple weeks, and I post these on Twitter each week when I get them. So if you're not following me at Jay Shockblast, definitely try to do so. And some people said they might want to see a video, so here we go. I'm going to kind of blow through a lot of these, but you're going to see a lot of the different covers. I don't really buy every comic, but I love variant covers, and that is basically what my collection consists of. This one has been kind of sitting there for a little bit. It's actually the Avengers number 13. You can kind of see that the cover rotates like that. Then this is another one, a classic cover mixed with a Deadpool, or a Spider-Man versus Deadpool. So I love these type. And then here we have the Infinity Gauntlet and Guardians of the Galaxy 146. Also, shout out to my buddy Chris Baker. You can follow him on the Twitters at cbake76. I picked this up a while ago, and it's his book, all about retro games and stuff like that. I know that he's made it available for whatever the Kindle, Amazon Kindle, many times before. Shout outs to Yankee Candle. So I happen to have this in the stack of my graphic novels, so I figured I would give a little bit of a shout out. Anyway, I picked this one up in Jacksonville. I actually have a poster of it, obviously Nova on the cover. I had been visiting a bunch of different comic book shops, and I wanted to pick that one up. Despicable Deadpool right here. I don't know which ones this collects, but it's got Deadpool versus Sabretooth. Right here we have Thanos Returns. Again, I was just buying stuff in different shops. They actually sent me this, TT Games sent me this right when Black Panther came out. So that's pretty cool. They sent it along with a copy of Marvel, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Darkhawk Classics, found this in the store. It collects pretty much all the Darkhawk Classic comics, so that's cool. Here's Jason Aaron's Unworthy Thor run. Had to have this, obviously. Crazy Runs in the Family, Moon Knight graphic novel. So definitely love Moon Knight. More Despicable Deadpool. This is his bucket list, where he goes through and does a bunch of things. I'm more of a graphic novel guy. Here you go. Thanos, the God Quarry. So you can see lots of different Avengers fighting with him. All new Guardians of the Galaxy, Riders in the Sky. Obviously this has when Rich Rider came back. Very, very excited about that. The Nova run with Loveless. Loveness. Very disappointing this got canceled, but it was great to see Rider back. And then I bought Avengers Forever. This was kind of in the stack. I bought this back when Lego Marvel Superheroes was about to come out. So there you have it. All right, let's go ahead and start going through these. We got Infinity Countdown number 2. This, I believe, is the standard cover. And you can see it's got the Guardians and Nova. Here is the variant cover with just Nova on the cover and fighting some raptors. Infinity Countdown number 1. This is the variant edition, which has Sam Alexander ripping through space. I do like Champions, and I've learned to appreciate Champions a little bit more, you know, or Sam Alexander a little bit more because of Champions. There wasn't a variant cover for number 2, but I still had to have it with that sick cover. Something really awesome happens in this issue. No spoilers, but yeah. If you guys follow the channel at all, you know Darkhawk is a huge favorite of mine. This is Infinity Countdown Darkhawk number 1. This is the standard cover. And then this is the variant cover, where he's fighting Death's Head. This is the variant cover of number 2. I don't know if I actually got number 2, the standard edition. Oh, yeah, I did. So there's the standard edition, Infinity Countdown number 2. Really, really can't wait for number 4. Here's number 3, no variant on number 3. Really looking for number 4 to see what they do here. But it's looking pretty dope. Cosmic Ghost Rider. For those of you that don't know, Cosmic Ghost Rider is Frank Castle. This book was really good. I definitely recommend it. This is the variant cover, and then this is the standard cover. Frank Castle became Cosmic Ghost Rider pretty recently, and you definitely want to check it out. Really good book. The new Venom #1. So this is just the standard cover. That's all I could find when it came out. The new Deadpool #1. This is the variant cover. The Liefeld edition. Liefeld, sorry. I always screw up his name. So this is a variant cover. And this is also another variant cover. So I'm a huge Deadpool fan, as you know. And there you go, Will Merck for food. Another variant cover of #1. This is the Scotty Young, it looks like. Scotty Young is great. This is #2. No variant covers on #2. This one's pretty interesting too. This is a limited run of Deadpool Assassin. I think it's a 6-issue run. And this is the standard cover. And then this is the variant cover. And this is the variant cover of #2. Love that cover. I have some music on in the background. I thought that would make it a little interesting. You Are Deadpool. I did not get #1 and 2, but I did see these variants, and I kind of picked them up late. So I kind of missed out on the first two. You can see Man-Thing in the background. I think this is like a choose-your-own like adventure kind of thing. So I don't know, but I thought that one was pretty cool. As is this one. Honestly, I would have skipped the Wizard, but I bought 3 and 4 together, and I loved this cover with Kingpin and Punisher, Bullseye, Daredevil, and I'm actually not sure who the one on the left is supposed to be. I haven't actually read this one yet. And then I love this one. I mean, look at that. You got Deadpool as He-Man. I think it's Deadpool as Rambo. And I don't know what the other one's supposed to be. So, had to get those. Love this cover. This is, I think it's David Nakayama. That's who it is, David Nakayama. He follows me on Twitter. Apologies to him. Both for having to follow me on Twitter and for messing up his name. But I actually have a bigger version of this that my brother got me at the Orlando MegaCon. So this is a variant of Deadpool number 701, and he signed it. So this is Deadpool number 800. This cover is just too dope. You can sit here all day. I think I bought a poster of this cover. So yeah, super thick. I only bought Doctor Strange number 390 variant because it had Deadpool on the cover instead of Doctor Strange. So I just thought that was super cool and I had to have it. I got this one today. This is Death of the Inhumans. I don't really know why they have to die, but they apparently do. I haven't read it yet. Obviously just got it today. So it's a Young Guns cover, I think. This is Spider-Man number 800, the variant edition. And I don't know why my music stopped. So, but this was a pretty cool Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 800 variant cover. This was all from Free Comic Book Day. So not really super exciting, but you got an Overwatch book. And I actually got this one for my brother, but turns out he didn't actually need it. So I don't know, we'll figure something out with that. So that is all of those. And they're starting to kind of slide all over the place. So I'm gonna put these over here. So Captain America number 1 came out on the 4th of July. So here is a bunch of Captain America number 1. I got a bunch of variant covers. So there is one of them. There's just something special about Captain America coming out on the 4th of July. I think this is my favorite one, where I just kind of had to have them. Again, I like to get the variant covers, so I can, you know, they're collectible and whatnot. This is X-Men Gold. So this is in like a protective packaging, and I didn't open it. I read the book, and I know what's on the cover and why it's in this super secret packaging. I can't like tell you what's on the cover without kind of ruining it. It's based on the wedding of Kitty Pryde and Colossus. And if you read that book, you know what happens at the end. I don't want to spoil, but... and then I found this one this week. It came out, a variant cover for Astonishing X-Men number 13. I mostly got it because Deadpool's right there. Actually, it looks like that might be a Rob Liefeld cover as well. So, had to get that. Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. Cool variant cover. Now we're getting into some DC stuff. Here we have Batman number 50. I have 4 copies of Batman number 50. This one's pretty dope. I believe that's the Jim Lee cover. So had to pick that up. The Wedding of Batman and Catwoman. This issue is actually really, really, really cool. I really can't say too much about it, but there are a ton of different artists and writers that contributed to this. So I love the way that they actually did it. And then this is, you can kind of see it. It's a blank cover. So it's also number 50. I love Hawkman. Hawkman's one of my favorite DC Comics characters. So this is a variant cover of Hawkman number 1. And this is Wonder Woman number 49. There's nothing really special about it, but it's a variant cover, and I really loved the artwork on it, so I picked it up. Now we're going to get into some Thor stuff. This is Thor at the Gates of Valhalla. Loved this cover with Malekith on it. I love the comic book version of Malekith. He is actually super cool. This is Thor number 1, and it actually pieces together, we'll show you, with Thor number 2. There's a variant cover that it pieces together with. So this is a variant cover on Thor number 1. Another Thor number 1 cover. Honestly, I got them blindly. If you don't know, my dog's name is Thor. I don't actually like most of these covers. This one was actually pretty expensive. It's more than I usually pay for a comic. But this was like one of the rarer ones, so I had to do it. This is Thor number 2. Variant edition. And this is the standard Thor number 2. Love this cover. Also Thor number 2. This is the best cover they've had so far on the run, with Loki, Thori, and Thor. And then here is Thor with Gore the God Killer, or the God Butcher. And what I was saying was they actually link together. So I thought that was kind of cool. So in any event, we got lots of cool stuff here. Honestly, really love that cover. There's really some awesome covers in here. So without any further ado, there you go. That's some of the stuff that I've bought recently, and I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're reading, and we'll see you.